Away we go then, it's Manchester City here against Spurs in the WSL. Major problem for Spurs has been when they have been pressed aggressively. Her former team Chelsea goes in the league, then you have to evolve, you have to move on. Here is Hasegawa threading one forward. Final 10 games of the season. Big responsibility for her. Captain here. Coombs. Back in the England setup after some time away, which she's always been the target for Laura Coombs. Behind. Chance to drive forward here. Bunny Shaw is found by Greenwood. And finds trouble. And Coombs rolls one into midfield. Manchester City not hanging around here. City on the attack again with Hemp. Chips one into the area. Still no goals. Hemp on the spin, will go for goal again. Turn, spins and heads towards goal. Taylor has been pretty quick to cause another way though. Well, it does need somebody in that central area for Spurs as of late, and in particular in two big games against Chelsea and Manchester United in the Women's Super League that came from Molly Bartrip in the game against Manchester United. In the end, from the home team. Plenty of opportunities this month though to pick up the points. Games against Manchester United and Chelsea to play. Here come Manchester City out onto the left-hand side, cutting away here from Ash Neville. And very nearly. Hemp cuts in from the right-hand side, finds Coombs. Off goes Kelly. Drew Spence, former Chelsea midfielder. Finding Ayan, but again Spurs struggling to keep hold of the ball for too long. Hasegawa, lovely touch. Rolls away, fed out here towards Lauren Hemp, who has stayed a target. Coombs warrants in the Women's Super League for the season. Alex Greenwood in a more familiar position at centre-back today, having Kelly sprinting away down the right-hand side, lifts in towards the front post, misses Bunny Shaw, and Coombs, who was arriving. Yui Hasegawa hustling to win it. Kelly delivers up to the edge of the 6-yard box. It goes all the way through the penalty area. Recovered here by Hasegawa. Touching back to Coombs, who's pulled out of the area, looping to... Giving the ball away, Hemp is there now, Bunny Shaw. Involved during the international break with Japan. Played in the game against the United States. A decent result against Canada, 3-0 win there. Down, and in that central area, Manchester City proving to be pretty effective. Hemp back over on the left, lifts one into the area. That's a poor pass. Can't do that with Manchester City around. Wide it goes to Hemp. Kelly in a central way, pretty cheaply here. Hemp looking for Kelly. A rare Spurs attack as Ash Neville picks the ball up here, lifts in a brilliant pass into the area. No messing around from Spurs at the back. Hasegawa lining this one up. Lifts one into the area. It's beaten everywhere, but Spurs have done well to silence them. Ashley Neville coming forward here. Another good-looking ball through the middle. Karczewska is away. Spurs number 9. For her country at the moment. Similar kind of issue to that France are experiencing, although Spain, as we approach the World Cup, A number of big incidents and a number of... Kelly lifting one towards a penalty spot. Spurs have been pretty good in the air, plenty of room to roam. Sent forward towards Ayan, who's pulled into a good position. Nice build-up for Spurs, and the cross comes all the way through. And would you believe it? It's been all Manchester City. They've had all of the chances, but it's Salim Bissett who arrives to score what could be an incredible... Just for a second, Manchester City backs off. Ayan's cross comes all the way through. Wonderful goal, but it's a big blow to Manchester City's run for the title. I look to change that here with the free kick, delivered in by Greenwoods towards a penalty spot. Bunny Shaw is there. Ball out towards the right-hand side. Kelly with the give and go pass, and off she goes with Bunny Shaw to aim at in the middle. Kelly's ball arrowed in, and what a stop that is. There was some chance here for Manchester City. Kelly's ball was onto the head. Grab all 3 points here. Then they'll look back on that as a key moment in the game, and they'll have Signore Coppola to thank for what was lifting one through the middle. Harrop is there to make the header. Poor clearance from James. Gives it to Hasegawa. Hasegawa's pass is clever touch into Karczewska. She's threaded the ball through. Again, a high defensive line here from Manchester City. Just... Lovely ball wide where Kelly swings. Kelly on the charge into the area, will go for goal. Excellent stops in this first half to keep Manchester City at bay, and here's another. Prevents Chloe. So we are going to have at least 1 minute of additional time at the end of the first half here. Lofted wide by Greenwoods. He sets header straight to Bunny Shaw, who swivels. Gets the shot away, and again. Stretching across there towards her right-hand side. The equalising goal that Manchester City are still pushing for here. Lifted into the area again. Again, more work to do for Spurs, and finally, it's Bunny Shaw with goal number 11 in the WSL for this season. A brilliant save only moments ago from Coppola kept Bunny Shaw out. This time, not stopping this. She was there after Lauren Hare for half-time for Manchester City. Well, the outlook of the game, half-time for 30 minutes of the match, Manchester City had dominated, and they could well have been 2 or 3 besets. Now we're back underway for the second half. The first pretty unpredictable of those around them. But Manchester United and Chelsea so prolific. On. And Ash Neville trying her best to defend. It did look there as though she may have fouled as she tried to recover the... Well, Bunny Shaw grabbed a double. Bunny Shaw for Man City, rolls in with ease. And the home side do lead. Well, it's just the start to the second half that Manchester City would have been craving. And it... Signore Coppola has had an excellent game. On the other side here is Lauren Hemp. On the attack again here. Hasegawa feeding one up towards Bunny Shaw. Now gets away from Bissett, the goal scorer for Spurs, lifts in Bunny Shaw. Not one that she wanted in there. El Harby can't force her way through though, and Iwabuchi can break away. And as a result will receive a yellow card. Chelsea with a really difficult month upcoming as well. They play Manchester United. They've got Lyon twice in the Champions League and sandwiched in. Coombs. Lifts one across field, lovely pass. Alexandre Lopez to be, and as it stands there in a nice position in the league. I always feel like you prefer to be a chaser. Comes the free kick as they look for goal number 3. Kelly is there. And does well to track her, doesn't want to concede another penalty. Into a central area, Neville comes through the crowd. Ayan trying wide to Kelly. Angeldal made the run, took the defenders away. Hasegawa darts one way, then the other. Lifts into the area, will drop here to Coombs, can't feed it. Clearance away, relieves the pressure for now. But this is the way that Manchester City Taylor dominating the ball and searching for more goals. Hasegawa bursting through the crowds. Seemingly Spurs haven't really learnt their lessons in recent performances against Chelsea. Key players leaving like Georgia Stanway. There are plenty of new ones coming in, the likes of Alexandre Lopez and Lela. Now they've settled. Manchester City look a real force. Guiding the ball wide here to Chloe Kelly. Lifts one to the back of the area. Just 3 points above Leicester. Hasegawa drifting infield, finding Chloe Kelly. Hasegawa's continued her run. She gets the cross into the area. A rare break forward here. Ayan with some speed, has managed to get in behind though and beyond Greenwood. Ayan for Spurs with a great chance. Karczewska on the follow-up. Karczewska racing into the area after a brilliant break by Ayan, but she couldn't take advantage. Lovely move by Spurs. Hasegawa. Nice turn from Hasegawa. Bunny Shaw. Oh, that's a lovely touch. Here is Harrop. Now here is Drew Spence. Again, the ref Manchester City. Again, just as they did in the first half, Manchester City have... Kelly into Angeldal. Wanted the ball back inside the area, but looking for the hat-trick. Won't get there this time. Recovered by Hemp. Looking for Kelly. Accepted by Greenwood, and Coombs is away here. Threads it through. Here's the run of Lauren Hemp. Clever touch into Bunny Shaw. Tries to send it on his out. Attacking Harrop here. Spurs having to be really careful that they don't dive in. Bartrip makes the header. Fence here for Spurs here this afternoon as Spence makes her way through the middle. It could be another chance here for Spurs. It's Kit Graham in a good position here. Looks to be okay. The Swedish international picks up the ball here to find Chloe Kelly. Goes around the outside of Ash Neville. Sends one into the area. Here is Hasegawa. Looks as though Manchester City are about to stretch their unbeaten run here at home to 10 in hands. Good afternoon's work so far. Kelly in a good position with Bunny Shaw. Here is Hemp now. Hemp spins, looks for an option. Well, that was a let-off for Spurs, who are still very much in the game as we head into the final 10 minutes. Bunny Shaw with a chance to run. Bartrip keeping her company. Allows her to turn though. Bunny Shaw is on her way. Away by Ash Neville. Set all on their own up there. Makes it too easy for Hasegawa. Hasegawa into Hemp. We'll get another go here, Lauren Hemp, and now Bunny Shaw arriving. With things looking awkward, they fight back and make things a lot more comfortable. Manchester City from Manchester City. Lauren Hemp not giving up. Sending the ball in. And at the second time of asking... Iwabuchi waiting for an option. One arrives in the shape of Ash Neville. Good delivery. Karczewska can't feed that the back. It's going to be the most exciting of months at the top in the Women's Super League, with all of the top teams playing each other. The City in the Cup last time out, looking for a fourth here. She's managed to find Chloe Kelly, who at the end of the second half here. Hasegawa is programmed in there to win the ball despite the... Taken away by Manchester. Has looked really good, Iwabuchi, when she's been up alongside Beth England. A bit further up, Chloe Kelly coming forward, searching for another. Castellanos plays the ball on, it won't drop for Fowler. Castellanos! Next weekend. Here's Bissett looking for another. And well, in the end, the scoreline looks comfortable for Manchester City. Fouling Chloe Kelly gave Manchester City the opportunity to take control.